Welcome back to Low IQ Fishing. Back on Pomme de Terre today. Brian and I fished it last Thursday and did pretty good. Seemed like it was real cloudy in the morning. When it burned off, we caught them a lot better. Isaac and Kelby came out yesterday, which would be Saturday, and they were only able to fish for a few hours, but they did pretty good. Isaac ended up kind of figuring out that they were on a red crankbait, which was kind of weird to me because I thought they'd do a lot better on them on the any kind of natural color, because they're just chasing shad and shiners around. And but anyways, ended up eating the red crankbait a little bit better. So I got my wife out here with me today, and we're gonna throw around a red crankbait a little bit and see if we can't keep on the spinnerbait bite that Brian and I kind of had developed Thursday. But like I said, it's a lot different weather conditions today. It was overcast and then broke to sun when Brian and I caught them. So today is just gonna be full sun. So hopefully they just start biting really good in the morning and then continue through the entire day. So I'm gonna throw a KVD 1.5 and whatever red crawl pattern that is. I never remember the names of any colors. And then a War Eagle 1/2 ounce chartreuse and white, flash something. I never remember the name of the color. And then a KVD 1.5, that's a hard knock. I kind of prefer the hard knock. You can really tell a big difference. And Tennessee shad, which is, if you follow our videos, what I've been catching them on primarily. Boy, that one's all bit up. But anyways, we're gonna get out there and give it a try. So follow along, and hopefully we can actually produce something today. I can't imagine being totally skunked. The white bass are biting good. I actually might keep a few today, so see what happens. You haven't been out with the new trolling order yet.
Yeah, I have.
Good. When we went swimming?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yep.
There you go. That is a good, ooh, a nice white. All right. Good one. Nice white bass.
Yeah. Do you want to put them in the plate now?
Well, keep a couple too, so you end up with a few. On the red. Didn't take too long.
It's not the first time he's been caught.
No, the largemouth. Get back there. There's a white. I've caught a cut like one out of here. There's white right there.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's white. Look out. Get him down here. Can tell immediately. They want that red, dude. They will not eat that freaking Tennessee shad. All right. Whitey. Another one. Going in the box. I don't know if it'll be that way today. Got the wind blowing right into the bank, but I'd much rather be able to, there's a good one, dude. I'd much rather be able to, oh, he's fighting like crazy. So I caught him right at the bank right after I said that. I don't know what the hell that is. You might get the net. You better get the net. what the hell we got going on here. Looks serious. Turtle. Huge bass. Or a drum. Got me hungry on something.
I can see it.
Got me hungry on something. Good drum. Fucking stupid ass drum. I was gonna take my ear off. Huge bass, Carter.
It was a lot heavier than I was expecting it.
Yeah, I'm gonna break the net.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Snagged him on top of his head.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Is the hook out of him completely?
Now, do you need me to hold the net or something?
I don't know what to do here. I'd like to get my lure out of there. Let's see here. Where's my pliers? Blue pliers. How do they end up down there? Alright, there you go. See ya, bud.
He smelled.
Yeah. I was hoping that was going to be a pretty serious fish.
Yeah, I mean, it was a serious. Yeah, he smelled really bad.
Yeah. That was exciting. Thought it was just a huge drum. Then it started to really fight. I'm like, man. Man, how about that dot float?
Yeah.
Leave that sucker in the middle of the night or running into the sun. Look at all them diver ducks. Pretty cool. You guys able to keep them whites off long enough to catch a largemouth?
No, we got 2 of them big ones in the well. We only caught 2 whites. We can't get a largemouth to bite.
I can't find a large. I caught one little dink out of Stacy. And I came up here Thursday, my brother came up yesterday. I told my wife this morning, I said, I'm killing every damn white bass we catch. So we got a couple in the well.
Yeah, we got a couple in here because his buddy wants to quickly catch them. He caught a real nice one right off the bat.
Really?
Green spinnerbait.
Yeah.
Little bitty one.
Yep. Yeah, they want that smaller profiled spinnerbait. Yep.
Yeah. I've got a couple of buddies been up here this past week. And man, they caught some big largemouth up here, but I can't find them.
I came up Thursday and we caught a lot of largemouth, but like maybe 2.5 pound would be the biggest, like that realm.
My buddy was up here, what day was it? Last Saturday? Tom was up. Their best 5 was 21.55.
Holy cow, on a spinnerbait?
Well, he wouldn't tell me exactly.
Yeah.
I told him we'd been catching them on Stockton on choppos and spinnerbaits,
Yeah.
and he said, well, just stick with that same pattern, and that's all he would say.
Yeah, so.
But his biggest that day was 7.11.
Holy cow.
And then the guy I work with, retired guy that works with me, he semi-retired, they come up Thursday or Friday, and their best 5 went 17 something. He said they had some pretty nice ones.
See, I fished all day, dark to dark Thursday, and we could never get in any quality, but we couldn't keep, like in here, you could not keep the whites off.
Yeah.
Like 2 pound whites, this entire stretch, every cast, which is a blast. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was
Yeah.
really, really fun. But like in the past, you know, historically, we come up here right around this time.
Yeah.
It's when them bigger shad, like the 6-inch, start going up and get away from all the little bait fish, you know,
Yeah.
the square bill crap.
Yeah.
And that's when we can throw a spinnerbait and start
That
doing a lot
bank right
better.
there, when we come through, my graph was completely covered with shad. I mean,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was just all over the
In
top
fact, they
down
were
through there.
breaking just a little
But-
ways up there in between the 2 bundles there.
Really?
They were breaking like crazy.
Yeah.
The water was just swirling. We were getting on down there, but
Yeah.
by the time we got there, you know, it,
Yeah, you know,
still.
I never have any luck when they're feeding like that to convince them to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I almost need to be on the edge of that,
Yeah.
you know, or like
Just so much damn bait.
that's the thing.
I mean, hell, they ain't got to bite nothing.
2
Just went
weeks
through there
ago
with
we
their
were in
mouth
here
open.
and we left because there was just too much bait.
Yeah.
You could we had to stop the boat and I'd wrap around to make sure there was no bait,
Yeah.
and then we could catch them.
Yeah.
We couldn't catch them around that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, see Stockton last week. Yeah,
Yeah.
we pulled 15 out, but I think only 4 of them were largemouth.
Yeah.
I think. And then my buddy, I told him, we catch and release everything.
Yeah.
We don't take anything.
Me too.
Well, he
Yeah.
goes, you told them damn whites back?
Yeah.
I said, yeah. He goes, well, bring them to me next time. I said, all right, we're
I
going
can do that.
Sunday.
Yeah, heck yeah.
So I'm going to
Yep.
hopefully be able to take him
Yeah.
6-7
All
pounds.
those largemouth they caught Thursday or Friday. Well, I can't remember what day they come. They caught them all on spinner bait.
Yeah.
That's what he told me.
See, I could not get quality. I mean, I start at Stacy. We go out of Bolivar Landing, start at Stacy. Usually catch a couple good ones. Didn't.
Yeah.
Then we hit Fisher, which is always good in the very back this time of year for a few like studs.
Mm-hmm.
Then we ran here, went all the way to the back, and we caught a ton of largemouth in a foot of water back there.
Really?
Yeah, all the whites were on this stretch and they'd shut off when you went around that little bit, that point right there, and just be largemouth all the way to the back. Every cast.
I didn't go all the way to the end because you didn't think we should.
Yep.
Well, every place that we've fished in the last
Yeah.
2 weeks,
It's been midway.
Yeah.
it
From the
starts
point
up
midway,
there.
and then you couldn't
You go a
catch
little
another
ways
fish.
down,
And
then
it's
boom,
over.
It's done. And we were doing full
Yep.
back in, not a single thing. And then we'd get to coming back out and we'd get into them again.
See, Thursday the wind was howling east to west, so
Mm-hmm.
it blew right down this throat, right into the back, and it was so muddy with the mud getting boiled up back there. I was throwing coleslaw spinnerbait. That's usually the only thing I'll throw. My buddy had a little bit smaller than that, like what you guys are doing,
Mm-hmm.
more finesse, and he was going white and chartreuse, and it was just 10-1. So finally, I put a white and chartreuse on and went to work.
Yeah.
But it took us till about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning to even figure it out. I'm like, why? The 2 weeks before was just Tennessee Shed square bill and just catch an insane amount of numbers, but no quality. So finally I thought, okay, spinnerbait's gonna kick in, but then still I'm just struggling. It's real hit or miss on the big ones. I don't know what's going on. Yeah,
With the sun out,
yeah,
It was bluebird,
and the
not
water was
fish
glass
and
and
Yeah.
everything. And they were busting them things all day.
man.
Usually in the morning, you
Yeah.
get your bite and then boom, you put it up.
Yeah, right.
No.
See, I've never had an all-day topwater bite ever. Now, I've had it happen in the middle of the day by accident, but yeah.
That's the first time I've had an all-dayer, but we left about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we were still catching them on topwater.
Yeah,
On chopos.
That's
up
so
in the trees,
cool.
Up on stalks, that just look about like this.
Yeah.
And they just hammered it.
yeah.
Nothing big. but
Yeah, it's still a blast. I mean, like, if they're all 12 to 14 inches and they're blasting top water, I'll park all day.
Oh yeah.
I don't care, man.
Yeah,
Because
I don't care.
I don't
When I'm
get into
fishing,
them like
I don't care
that.
how big they are, as long as I'm catching fish.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's why I figured I'd bring her up here, and just them whites are so much fun.
Oh yeah.
And I don't, people complain about them all the time. I'm just like, I don't, because I mean, like, I fish table rock 95% of the time.
Yeah.
So I'd come up here and get into them. It's fun for me, man. They bite like
yeah.
a freight train,
There ain't nothing fights better than a big old white bass.
I know it. And you know immediately too when you stick the hook to them, like, that's a white. You
Yeah.
get a couple under your belt and then it's undeniable.
Oh yeah.
Well, boys, keep on keeping on.
All right, man. Good luck to you guys.
That's a beautiful Ranger, man. You really took good care of that one.
Well, I bought this. What was it? A year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Off a young kid that had it. He wanted to sell it, and he told me to sell it to me for $7,500.
Holy
Just the
cow.
way it sets.
Yeah.
Everything on it, just the way it was. It had brand new trolling motor. The graphs were on it.
Awesome.
It's a great deal.
Everybody talks about how clean it is, and most people don't realize that what year it is. It's a 96,
96.
and it still looks like it come off the floor.
I was figuring mid to late 90s. It just looks incredible,
Yeah,
man.
it's a 96, man.
Somebody that bought that boat really took care of it. Was
Oh,
proud
yeah.
of that
Oh,
boat.
yeah. They took damn good care of it.
Man.
What is it, 3? I've had 3 people want to buy it for me, and they told me they'd give me more than I paid for it, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah. Man, it's good looking. I like the color and everything.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Good luck, you guys.
Thanks. Got him? Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, it's your first muskie. I told you you'd catch one.
I told him I'll be surprised if we don't catch one as cool as water is.
The last 4 or 5 trips, I caught one every time. I caught my personal best Thursday. It was like mid-30s.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Go ahead and hit the spot lock, the button that has an anchor on it.
Yeah, I caught my first one this year on a jig along the bank. 8.5 pounds.
Dude,
Wow.
that's awesome, man. They're thick this year.
Yeah.
And then I laid in
pushed
the
it.
bottom of his boat. He started screaming because that slide.
Yeah. My buddy was like, don't let the net, because we record everything, put it on YouTube. He's like, don't let that fish touch the floor.
Oh, they're slimy as hell.
I know it. All right, you gonna want to hold him, or you want me to?
I mean, I figure I should probably take a picture with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky for you to get a grip of him. I'm gonna go. Ooh, he got me. I knew he would. It's gonna be tough for you to hold. Let's get that out of there. He cut my fucking index finger pretty good. I'm telling you, these things are legit. Want me to just get him out of there and show it to the camera?
That's what you want? Like, I'm
Yeah.
okay with whatever.
I don't think you can hold him, Cheyenne.
Because they're so slimy and it's
Yeah.
hard to handle.
Yeah, I'm like cranked down on this fish right now. There he is. Cheyenne's first muskie.
Yeah. Fish number 2.
All right. Don't murder me on how I handled this fish. Good job, Cheyenne.
Thanks.
Boy, I wish you could hold him and take a picture, but I don't think you're gonna be able to.
Yeah.
All right. I told you this morning you probably get one on that spinnerbait.
You need to rinse this out or anything?
Yeah, I want to take care of this cut. In the middle of the spot like we were just bait casting around and we'll catch them. But there was just a lot more action going on in that cove that we had. I don't know how many fish by the time we got to the point. There he is. Got it. That's a white. That's a big largemouth. Get the net. Alright. Good job, Bean Bean. I'm gonna get the hooks out of him first. That just looks like a trip to the hospital. Done. Got him. Right. Finally got a largemouth. That took long enough. The old red crawdad crankbait. Yo. Did the trick. I've been getting so many white bites, I just assumed it was one. Nice largemouth. Okay, cool. Man, that spot lock's nice.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Man, he tanked the crap out of that thing. Cut it out. Largemouth bass type fish. And gone. Gosh, I almost want it to be a white now. Because I got him in the live well.
Yeah.
Man, one fish. What the heck, dude? One. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing too. And we're doing all we're gonna do. So they're either gonna freaking cooperate or screw them. I'm not throwing body mounts and nothing. I ain't that desperate. Ready to go on. I think it has more to do with just getting on them. You know.
Yeah.
Nice one. There's the boat. Do not hurt me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Largemouth. Another one.
Another one.
Right as we start coming out of there again. They're decidedly not in the back. That's the get me hook kind.
Yeah.
Don't do peeing in my boat. Largemouth. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, man. I don't know. It's coming towards the boat. Oh, rapid control motor. And let me get him to the bottom of the boat. Please. Hit that lock. Isaac spot paid off.
I mean, you got one fish.
Well, I mean, it was one more white than I had in the last 3 spots. Please don't hook me. This is a real bad situation here. I don't know what to start reeling. Fish snag. Cut it out. Perfect. They go all the way to the driver's seat. Okay, that's what they always do. Alright, fish. Jesus. Okay, gonna head home. Ended up being a decent little morning. A lot slower than we thought it was gonna be. First couple hours we caught a few, but as a matter of fact, everywhere we stopped the boat, we boated a fish, but that was the problem. It was a fish here and there. So white here, a largemouth there. I just lost a couple on the square bill. kind of as per usual, I guess. But hopefully the next time we come out, they're on a little bit more. We're fishing the right areas and we're using the right tackle. It's just real hit or miss. One day's good, one day's not. We talked to a couple guys earlier and they said that, you know, of course should have been here yesterday kind of a deal, but there's been a lot of just kind of transitional weather going on. Big fronts moving in, and then, you know, high pressure, low pressure, basically just every other day. So I think that's kind of thrown them for a loop. There's plenty of bait. Today we weren't able to get on the bigger shad, like the 6-inch shad like Brian and I were able to this last Thursday. I think that really made a really big difference. That day too, the wind was blowing out of the east, so it would blow east to west straight into the cove. And I think that really helps to hold the bait in the back. Not necessarily the back, but just in the cove midway to the back. We caught some fish in the back of one cove, but then a lot of other ones really didn't pay. It was pretty much the fish were midway. But today it was blowing out of the west, so all the coves I had been fishing was blowing from back of the cove to the mouth of the cove. So I don't think that was really doing us any favors. But just keep trying it. In the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna do a little bit of deer hunting, hopefully get back in the boat here before too long. And just kind of see what happens. I'm really not going to change my tactics. I'm going to keep doing the same thing. I know eventually they'll just turn on and it'll be over with. But as always, we really appreciate if you like and subscribe to the channel. It really makes a big difference. We're approaching the 300. I think I looked last looked, it was 293. So it'd be pretty cool to break the 300. We ought to be able to do that hopefully by the end of the month. So seems like each video we get about 10 to 15 subscribers. So I think with the next one, hopefully that'll put us over the edge. But anyways, I appreciate you for following along, and tune in next time and see if I can get the job done. See ya.